and we're happy you've joined us here this afternoon. The NHL's annual Thanksgiving Showdown, 2 original 6. Unable to clear the zone initially. Now the Bruins do. Pass across for Gavrikov with Boston in the middle of change. Gavrikov takes a look, just settles for a long-range shot. Alex Steeves will toss this one in. Schneider takes a hit from Steeves. This one cleared out, though, by Soucy. And then Aspro lost it to Cooley. Cooley has Panarin. Scores! Artemi Panarin, 3.5 in. He's got Radish with him. Sam Carrick driving one-handed to the goal, and pinball just wide. Hampus Lindholm had it. He took a hit and lost it. Soucy with a drive-on goal. And the puck pops free. Corrali got a good read on that. We'll just jam it back to the blue line. Room for Lohrei. Steps in, moves it across. Peak with a wrister. First, most would agree. I won't say everybody, but most would agree. That's a clear and obvious goaltender interference. Here's Artemi Panarin across the line with speed. Dances his way through to the slot. Cuts it back. Left it off. A shot from Trocheck. Rebound scramble. Popped out of the pile. Took a hit from Zibanejad. Long pass from Zadorov, poked at by Soucy. Rangers coming in again. Miller the drop. Lafreniere the shot. Big rebound off the toe of Korpisalo.
Will have to have his shifts short and clean. Otherwise, those boots are going to get heavy fast.
There's Robertson. Snaps one through traffic. Sprayed away by Korpisalo. Mason Lohrei comes over. A little bump ahead. Not out of the zone. It's kept alive. Here is Berard. A wrister. Flipped in and gloved down by the Harvard product Adam Fox. Panarin hits the red line and sends it around on its way. Will Cooley met by Zadorov, centering pass. Rolls through. Soucy scores! What a shot from Carson Soucy. Steered around by Peak. It's Tufte right in front of that Boston bench. The backhand pass from Mitten. Mitten across the line. Weaving, shooting, kicked out. Rebound right back to him. Dropped it off, and that shot denied. Marat Husnudinov.
You know, it might be one of those games, too, where you see Fraser Minton. I know he's been on that line, and it's been very consistent, but, you know.
Turnover by Lohrei. Edstrom to the slot for Carrick, and another save made by Korpisalo. Boy, that was something from nothing for the Rangers. A gift from Lohrei created a couple of chances. No icing here. Shesterkin will keep it moving. A two-line pass up ice for Edstrom. Edstrom snapped it on net from Geekie at 90 miles an hour. He's hit 103 earlier this year. He can really bring it. Here's Lindholm. Sent to the net off the pad of Shesterkin, picked up by Geekie. Bruins power play has been a strength of theirs this season. They've already scored 20 power play goals. They're at 25%, fourth best in the National Hockey League.
Now the difference, though, without Pastrnak for Geekie. I mean, Geekie's got to make plays, and then he's got to get open for that one-timer.
Husnudinov handcuffs Shesterkin. The puck was alive. It still is at the side of the net. Aspro wiped out and went awkwardly into the boards, but gets up okay and stays on the ice.
With as many years as he spent in the minors, you think he's going to stay down?
Donovan Aspro made his NHL debut. Matej Blumel, who was injured in Wednesday night's game on Long Island, is the other. He's going to be out long term.
Yeah, he was injured early in that. Oh, here we go.
Stretch pass. Geekie on the backhand gets it across, and a save from Shesterkin on Steeves. Puck comes out of the zone as Panarin wrestles one away from Lindholm. Drop pass, Trocheck, and reaching out, it caught the inside of the blocker of Korpisalo.
With the Blackhawks, he really liked him. He scouted him, and they picked him in the third round. And Vellucci made him the captain as a 20-year-old. He made him his top center. What did they do? They won the cup.
Fraser Minten driving, got barreled into Shesterkin, and Shesterkin a little slow to get up.
Oh yeah, he is.
It was Lafreniere that hit Minten right into the Ranger goaltender.
Minten had no chance on that. I mean, he's trying to score a goal. He gets bumped right into the goaltender.
Shesterkin just now getting his stick back under control as Kastelik backhands one off the body of Braden Schneider, and it comes out of the zone. But Morgan Geekie, you think about his path to get to where he is as Corrali drives down the wall and throws to the net of Shesterkin. Battled for in the corner, and it's Corrali unable to get it out of the zone. At the blue line, that shot got through, kicked away by Korpisalo. A nifty little move there from Lohrei, opens up Corrali. Radish reversing course now for Soucy, just inside the line. Radish circles out, the drop pass. Soucy shoots again, that time produced a rebound. Puck squirts free to the end wall. Edstrom keeps it moving. Soucy now for Schneider. As Panarin sets up on the wall. The center to pass, and a save by Korpisalo on Zibanejad. And the Bruins get it away from danger and clear.
That's a quick reaction save right there. Doing the splits, getting his left pad on that.
Taking one away from Zibanejad as Panarin regains the line for the Rangers. Here's Fox right down the middle of the ice, and a blocker saved by Korpisalo.
Play by Minton.
They don't have that Marchand guy anymore. Here's a pass across, a drop pass in front. 2 saves for Korpisalo. Rangers have only had 3 power plays in their last 3.5 games. Now they get 3 in a row. Panarin, one-timer. They score!
Well, that's urgent.
Zibanejad, that may have happened on the 5-on-3. Still on the power play. Hampus Lindholm in the box as well. The double whammy for the penalty killers for Boston. Another look for Zibanejad, and it hit off of Jeannot, who was in the crease, making a problem for his goaltender. Panarin, Zibanejad scores! A slap pass into the crease for JT Miller.
But tough enough to stop it. He's got his own teammate right on top of him.
It looked like Banger, it might not even have gotten to JT Miller. Nikita Zadorov's stick kind of reached in there. We saw Zibanejad go to the...
But yeah, no skill player that doesn't kill penalties wants to sit on that bench for an extended period of time. Here we go again.
Panarin for Trocheck. Eventually got a weak backhander away.
He's going to climb it. He's a born leader, and that's what the coaching staff has talked about with Fraser Minton. He's always been a C or an A growing up.
Lafreniere shot off a rebound. Bobbled around in front of the net. Winds up behind. Lafreniere with it again. Centering pass. Gavrikov. Big blast. Rebound there. And JT Miller unable to locate it in time. Tufty's stick snapped in half as Miller leaned on it, and play continues. Fox now for Lafreniere. Rotating down Gavrikov. Tried to slip it to the front. It's off Aspero as we enter the final minute of play here in the second.
Well, the Rangers have worn out the left pad of Korpisalo, because that was another beauty right there.
Fox holds. Gavrikov, Zibanejad off the post, and a hat-trick bid. Fraser Mitten's pass across the ice for Peak. Andrew Peak slows up, gets to the dot, takes a shot, ricochets away. Zadorov punched up in the air by Shesterkin. Where's it going to land? In the crease, and it's covered up by the Ranger goaltender. Gavrikov across the ice for Soucy, fresh onto it. Soucy with the toe drag, gets it a little tighter around the net. Pass for Brodzinski, a couple of whacks at it. Stopped by Korpisalo. Then a chance for Carrick, denied.
Maybe more than half the time. That's why Middlestat, as Marco Sturm says, he said, I haven't seen him for 6 weeks. He was a little off a little bit.
Wasn't that long. But this Bruins team is just off a 4-game road trip. He wasn't healthy enough to go on that trip out west to California. As Lindholm steps in, and Hampus Lindholm denied by a sliding Shesterkin. Up around the goal. In comes Jokiharju. Waved at it. Eyssimont goes for the high flip. Off the glove of Hampus Lindholm. Backed up by Husnudinov. Husnudinov stepped around Gavrikov. Husnudinov with a shot. It just glanced off Shesterkin. Lindholm across for Jokiharju. His wrister gets through. There's Geekie. Still on the backhand. Now he curls. Hands off for Casey Middlestat. Middlestat. They give him some room. He sends it to the front. It's poked away. Pinching in as Lindholm can't come up with it. Lafreniere with an empty net. Waiting. Got it. Alexis Lafreniere.
No Zaka. No Swayman in the net. You knew it was going to be a tough battle.
Well, it was somewhat of a surprise, too, as this one kicked out by Korpisalo. Both Pastrnak and Zacha finished the game on Wednesday night on Long Island.
Barely.
That's a shot they tip and score. Trocheck got it to the net. One more face-off win for the Rangers, who win the hockey game and the Thanksgiving showdown by a score of 6-2 on the road in Boston.